Hi everybody, welcome back to Tunes Reviews. Today I cannot wait to talk about a fragrance house that I'm falling in love with called Gallivant. Stay tuned. So Gallivant was created by Nick Stewart, who is the art director of The Artisan. He used to be. But he ventured off and made his own house, Gallivant Perfumes, and they come in these cute little 30 ml bottles. So they're nice for travel, and yeah, they don't take up much space and they get the job done. I initially had discovered this house through a former Instagram creative who loves perfume and usually ventures into the indie realm. Now, I had seen that he had absolutely loved Los Angeles, and it was in his top 5 favorite fragrances of all time. That had kickstarted my intrigue, and I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger and blind buy Los Angeles, which is what I've got right here. And I will be sure to do a full-fledged review of this for you guys in probably spring, early summer. I've been wearing this pretty much every other day, so that should tell you something. I absolutely cannot wait to rave about this fragrance for you guys. But this actually kickstarted a really wonderful experience for me. I have only ever engaged in a dialogue with a couple other perfumers in my time, or creative directors, or whatever the case is, in the 10 years that I've been doing this. One of which being John Pegg of Kerosene, the other being Andy Tower, and now Nick. So Nick saw that I had posted that I blind purchased Los Angeles on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please go check me out. It's tunes_reviews. And I post, not so much recently because there's been some stuff going on, but usually every other day. But he saw that I had had some nice things to say about Los Angeles, and that I had blindly purchased this, and he actually reached out to me on my email that I have on Instagram and asked if I would like to smell the rest of the line. So, me being me, I love smelling anything and everything. I said, absolutely, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. We had a nice little back and forth, a very welcoming, warm-hearted human being. And I can't wait to see what he has to say about this video and what I think about his other fragrances. So Nick went ahead and sent me the Nomad Set, which is, it contains these samples: Berlin, Brooklyn, Istanbul, London, Tel Aviv, and Tokyo. Now, he also sent along Amsterdam, because it does not come in this little travel set of samples that you can check out in the Nomad Set. Now, the Nomad Set on the website goes for about $30 American. So, yeah, nice little package, and we're gonna open this up with you guys, because I have not smelled any of these, not a single one, other than Los Angeles, and I'm gonna be sniffing these for the first time with you all on camera, so I hope you're all excited for that. We're about to make this whole room smell like a complete mixture of fragrances, and I cannot wait. Oh, the Rapture's coming, and the Raptors are coming. I've always wanted to ride a Raptor. Like, who doesn't want to ride a Raptor? You don't want to ride a Raptor. Well, it's okay to be wrong. I mean, you gotta have control of the Raptor. So, goodbye to you, cellophane. Matilda, don't eat that, never mind. So, this is what the little Nomad Set looks like. Let's see, boxes are fun. How do we open this bad boy? Oh, here we go. So, there's a nice little, you can open it up like this, and there they rest. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's start with, we'll go from my left to your right, or, well, it's my left to my right. Directions are fun. So let's start this off here. First off, we have Berlin. Now, I'm not sure what any of these smell like. I didn't look up any of the notes, so bear with me. These are just my first impressions. I will most definitely, when I find these to be bottle worthy, I will follow up with full-fledged reviews of them, and we'll get into all the meat and the potatoes at that point. Okay, Berlin is really nice. Definitely some floral. maybe some sandalwood. I really like this one a lot. It's really interesting because it's kind of a weird combination of, well, it's a well done combination of like a smoky vetiver with some citrus and some kind of cedar wood and like a tea accord. So the tea accord and the vetiver are working well together. They're meshing together to make this really nice smoky accord. And that's about all I get on paper. So cedar, vetiver, tea, and some citrus. I really like that. So that's Berlin. That's my first impression of Berlin. It smells very fresh and clean and a little bit smoky. So far, 1 for 1. Next up we have Brooklyn. Now Brooklyn and Los Angeles were my initial plans of blind buying. The full bottles go for about $95 American retail, which is not bad at all. And I had seen the notes listed for Brooklyn, and I was very excited. I love a well done orange. I'm a huge fan of, things like Terre de Hermes, Bigarade Concentré. Oh wow, that's not what I expected at all. Oh, that is nice. That's like an orange creamsicle. I think that'll smell better on my skin though, because there's like a interesting, almost Play-Doh feel, irisy Play-Doh feel on this paper. I don't know. I don't know what the notes are. Maybe there's iris in it, so that would make sense. But it smells like it's gonna be a really nice, refreshing orange creamsicle type fragrance. But I do get that Play-Doh-y iris in there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be picking that one up for summer. That's a good one. 2 for 2. Next we have up is Istanbul. Istanbul. Oh man. You had me at hello. It smells really good. Yeah, this is right up my alley. I absolutely love this. This is it has a very velvety feel to it. Suede, leather. I would call it suede. I would call it a creamy, musky, vanillic suede. Almost like, just like a blonde leather. But it has that really nice fuzzy suede feeling to it. I can feel the texture when I smell it. There's definitely something sweet in there, coffee, spices maybe that's making the coffee, making it come off as coffee. Oh man, I really like that. Istanbul is a definite purchase, 100%. And actually, it's funny. This reminds me of the same approach taken. I'm going to butcher the name, I think, but again, this is a new favorite of mine. L'Artisan's Noir Exquise has the same velvety, creamy, hazelnut coffee feeling in the fragrance. And I totally see it here. Oh my God. This reminds me a lot of Kir Beluga by Guerlain, which is a high compliment, let me tell you. Because Guerlain, the art and raw materials selection, I could live with any of those for the rest of my life. So, oh, this is a total buy. Excuse my language. This is a total buy. Bleep that up. Yeah, Istanbul is 100% going to get bought, going to get purchased after this video is finished. So, in love with that, 100%. Next we have Tel Aviv. Is that how you pronounce it, Tel Aviv?
I think so.
I've never even heard of it. I have no idea. I'm uncultured, apparently. I've never heard of Tel Aviv. We'll go ahead and spray this on here. Oh, boy. All right, I'm going to be honest. This is not my cup of tea right off the bat. Doesn't mean it's a bad fragrance, but I do really poorly with very, very in-your-face florals. And this is like totally very floral, but it's a really nice floral. It's very pretty, very uplifting. If I had to put my money on it, I'd say that this is like a citrus, a citrus and lily combination. This definitely smells like lily to me, or magnolia, something like that. But boy, this is, again, fragrance knows no gender in my mind. Fragrance knows no gender, but this is definitely not something that I'd be comfortable with wearing myself. I could totally see my girlfriend loving this fragrance. She loves florals. And this is really nice spring, summer, citrusy floral. It's very, very, very pretty. Very, very authentic. Yeah, it smells like I've got a bouquet of flowers right in front of me. I think it's lily. Yeah. Yeah, so Tel Aviv. Very pretty. Not for me, though. Next up, we have Tokyo. Now, I'm hoping to get a nice, subtle, creamy, sandalwood type fragrance. I believe a lot of fragrances that are inspired from Asian culture tend to have a little bit more sandalwood, a little bit more yuzu accords, a little bit more of that citrus. It's more light, it's more airy, it's more subtle, because that's their culture is to be a little bit more subtle. We don't need things that are loud. So that's kind of what I'm expecting out of Tokyo. Oh. I want you all to know, too, out there, while you're watching this, that just because I have received my first gift for free in probably about 7 or 8 years, okay, because I did some work for Kerosene and I got a free bottle, and I did some work, I got a free bottle of Pure Shot from Terry Mugler, and they didn't like that I had told my honest opinion on it, so they never gave me anything free again. This is the first time I've received anything for free in a long time. So I don't want you to be misdirected with my enthusiasm, but my God, Tokyo is right up my alley. It smells so freaking good. I'm a sucker for incense. This isn't at all what I expected. This is a really nice fresh incense, maybe like some cardamom or pepper or something in there. Spicy incense with citrus and a really nice, oh my God, it smells so freaking good. This is cathartic. This is something that can help clear my mind. I love fragrances like this. There's definitely some sandalwood in it too, I think, at the very hint of it in the background. But this is right up my alley. I'm telling you, Tokyo, Istanbul, Brooklyn, they're all getting added to the collection so far. I'm very, very impressed. Very impressed. But this is right at the top. I think Los Angeles and Tokyo might be my two favorites so far, with Istanbul and Brooklyn coming in very closely behind. Oh, incredible. And last but not least, remember too that this does not come in the Nomad set. This is Amsterdam. So, oh, that was an awful noise. Quick aside, in this Nomad set, I have 2 Istanbuls, and I was supposed to have a London in here, which is no big deal at all. I'll get around to smelling London, but I just want you guys to know that we won't be going over London in this particular video, but London is included in the Nomad package. So that being said, let's move on to Amsterdam and check out what that has to offer. As soon as I can, there we go. So Amsterdam is really interesting. What does that remind me of? It reminds me of it's a really nice citrusy floral. Kind of reminds me of Angelique Noir from Guerlain, a little bit. The tiniest, faintest hint of the opening of Angelique Noir reminds me of what's going on here. With a gourmand facet. I think if I try this on skin, I'm going to like it a lot better than I do on the piece of paper. because Angelique Noir is my favorite from Guerlain and in my top 5 favorites of all time. And this reminds me of that quite a bit. And I'm telling you, even the development on this piece of paper, I'm in love with it. My gosh, we have quite a few winners from Gallivant. I'm very impressed. Very, very impressed. Great job, Nick. Thank you so much again for sending these to me to check out. You're definitely gonna get my business. And I hope all of you out there check these out as well, because I love a good indie house. I love supporting a good indie house. I love creative minds. I love when there's no strings attached. I love when they can just, perfumers and creative directors are free to do as they please and make things that come from the mind and the heart. So that being said, oh my gosh, Amsterdam, Tokyo, Istanbul, Brooklyn, come to me. You're all going to be added to the fragrance wardrobe, so to speak, along with Los Angeles. Come be with your brother. All right, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all soon. My helpful creative hand in all this is laughing at me. He thinks I'm ridiculous. He thinks I'm funny. Something's funny. Something funny was said here. I'm being dead serious right now when I say that these are wonderful, and it's not funny. It's not a laughing matter. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all soon.